Congress at that, would raise that monthly minimum rent to $150. See, people, they're coming after social services, which means Cheeseburger is doing that. You should be able to help alleviate the burden that's going to be coming from out of there. Because if you're taking money from out of them and you want them to work 15 hours a week, think about the minimum wage, jackass, and how many hours you're going to have to make up that much money when you're paying somebody like, say, $200 a week, and you're taking like close to like $80 out of their rent every. You're paying them like less than that, okay? And I don't know any place that you can work part-time for, okay, for 7 days a week, or you work like what, 2 shifts? What you work what? 3 days out of the week. Push for overhauling the housing assistance. Quote, the biggest group affected by the minimum rent increase are families with kids. And former HUD senior advisor for rental assistance. It is the most unfair and most harmful. It is where the danger of eviction and homelessness are the gravest. And when there are no eviction attorneys anywhere, okay, then it's going to be up to new rules. And I'm seriously, there are going to be states who are going to jump on this quickly because they see the money in this. The typical household affected by a minimum rent increase will be a single mother of 2 earning a median income of $2,400. About 460,000 households headed by single mothers would be impacted. Another 200,000 households headed by childless adults, many of whom are formerly homeless, would be hurt by the minimum rent increase. Okay, and these are people who will get exemptions. Think about it. What are those exemptions? I would love to see what those exemptions are because they're all going to amount to nothing but bullshit. HUD spokesperson declined to comment, and therefore, quote unquote, suddenly, the tripling corruptions. In addition to tripling the minimum rent for the poorest people, Americans receiving housing assistance by Carson would raise the rent for other tenants in subsidy housing for the age of 65 and individuals with disabilities who together comprise more than half of the 4.7 million households now receiving federal assistance would be exempt from rental increase. There are people in red states that are paying for Medicaid, okay, and can't even afford that, okay? So they're pushed to make chattel slavery, trying to get money on all those kids that you got, and the government's taking more money out of you. The proposal would make it also easier for the nation's 3 military people, okay? We have deported military people who have faithfully served this damn country in both in the Iraq wars, the Iran exchange, and that pinball goof up in Afghanistan, which seems to be going on right now, who dedicated their lives to the American service and they get booted out of this country. Isn't that sweet? Oh my God. In order for God to touch the heart of our president, it's going to have to be a lightning bolt out of a clear blue sky that strikes him dead center mass, and puts him out of his misery forever, and then decomposes his rotting flesh into nothing